everyone. Live session getting started. Just waiting for my regulars to show up. Well, ready for the live sesh? Give my cards a quick shuffle before I start. Live tarot session, getting ready. Free readings for those on drawn too. We'll get between 5 and 10 minutes. Hello, Giggle Glimmer. Ooh. Sorry, it crashes. I was literally just saying, if it does crash, you guys, please do stay tuned and I will bring it back up. Sometimes the connection just goes a little bit funny. Hello, Stacey. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, the connection does go a little bit fuddy-duddy sometimes, so it takes me a few minutes to pop it back up, so just stay tuned. Hello, Christine. Hello, Jilly. Oh, from Northern Ireland. Wonderful. Hello, Ireland. Where else are we in the world today? Hello, Tony. Let me know where you're all from. It's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Florida. Wow. Hi, Maddie. It's lovely. So many people from all over the world. Canada, Florida, Northern Ireland. Wonderful. How are you, Erin, darling? Oh, welcome to yet another sesh. Atlanta, Mississippi. Wow. I'm really pleased that you're all here. I'm just waiting for a few more to join before I start. I'm alright, Erin, thanks. I'm alright. I've had a bit of a funny month, to say the least. I think I've said this like every Monday throughout July. I think I just don't like July anymore, dare I say. I think I'm done with this month. I just want it to be over and then I can sort of get back to normal. Stacey, I am in England. Oh, wow. Michigan, Ottawa. Fantastic. Cleveland. Oh, wow. New York. Damn it. You guys are coming from all over the world today. I absolutely love it. July was kind of, yeah, it really was, Erin. Oh, you had someone steal out of your car on the 4th. Oh, my God. On Independence Day. That's terrible. Yes, I think we're all done with this month. And I've definitely had enough. I'm very popular. Thanks, Giggle. Oh, wow, from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome, Kim. Hello, Trinidad and Tobago. Wow, Indianapolis. Wow, absolutely love this. All over the world. Hi, Tammy. How are you, darling? Thank you, Auntie D. Hello. Oh, wonderful. Jill Atherton, hi Kay, love your readings from a Scorpio. Wow, thank you. Kim, different time zones. Yes, it really is. I think I'm about between 5 and 8 hours in front of you guys, I think. Oh, thank you, Gilbra. Gilbra says, Kay, you are awesome. Thank you. Hey, Gretel. Maddie, oh, Kay, we miss you. I'm here, you guys. I'm here. The thing is, whether you're aware or not, I got your first half of July and your second half of July done really early, and I think I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did, because to be honest with you, I didn't sort of want to keep coming on doing readings this month because I've had so much going on, so I thought I just want to get them done and out of the way, you know what I mean, and kind of hope that you guys could go back to them. But yeah, there is still a video for you guys between the 15th and the 31st. So you should, if you've not seen it already, you should go check it out. Because I did notice that my views have been down this month, and I'm wondering if that's why. But yeah, there is videos out for all of you. I did do it for like air signs, fire signs, but you're all done individually regardless. And I'm just sort of getting your August monthlies out as well a little bit early. So I've done air signs and water signs. I'm gonna today I'm doing earth signs and fire signs tomorrow. So I'm gonna try and get them all out this week. Gretel, this month has been awful. I'm over July. I'm fucking fed up with it, you guys. I'm done with it. It's been nothing but the biggest piss take of my life this month. I'm done with it. So yeah, I've had shit from all angles, believe you me, guys. It's not been nice. I'm ready for August, believe you me. Anyway, got about 10 minutes before I'll start. Christine, what sign are you, Miss Kate? I'm a Scorpio sun sign. Aquarius moon. And I'm Virgo rising. Got water, earth and air in me. Well, I say air, let's be honest, the Aquarius, it's the water bearer, so. Hi Chris, how are you? Jill, Scorpio, lovely. So yeah. Hey, I'm excited about tonight. I wonder sort of what's going to be the theme for tonight, because like every time I read for you guys, there seems to be like a bit of a theme. I think last week it was letting go, people who really didn't need to let go. I think the week before was taking responsibility for actions and things like that. It's you know, it's usually a bit of a theme that sort of goes throughout the throughout each Monday, isn't it? So we'll see what tonight has to offer. It's been a while that I've actually done some pretty positive readings. I think I usually get one every Monday, at least one. But I had a couple of career ones last week. It was lovely. Gilbria, how can you tell if a Scorpio really likes you? Because they get jealous and possessive and obsessive. That's how. If they're not jealous, wanting to know who you're talking to, where, what, when, where, and when, they're probably not interested. Simple as that. Scorpios are the most jealous in the zodiac. Oh, Deborah's got water, earth, and... Oh, 2 lots of earth. Wow. Yeah, you definitely... Like Google says, you definitely know if Scorpio likes you. We don't tend to hide it. Glimmer ain't it the truth, it's the truth. Trust me. Wow. Triple Gemini. I bet you have fantastic conversations with yourself. I'm kidding. Please don't take that personally. As a fellow Scorpio, you agree with that, Gretel, yeah? If we like someone, we get obsessive, jealous, you name it. If we don't get jealous, believe you me, Scorpio's not interested. Not in the slightest. So, or possessive for that matter. We're very territorial beings, us Scorpios. If it's our turf, then it's our turf. It's nobody else's. Yeah, we're very determined. But I'll tell you what, though, Giggle. To be fair, even when we do sort of, we are determined. We don't like to give up too easily. But if I'm perfectly honest, we are actually the ones that will sort of like bear it, try. We can only hit a brick wall so many times, and once that brick wall's been hit, we'll know when to stop. We know our limits, but once we give up, we give up. We never go back. I will give us that. We're not only determined to keep trying, we can also be determined to give up and let go. It can be hard because we never sort of mentally get over it, but we're quite good at sort of just shutting that door and leaving it shut. Especially when a Scorpio's really, really well and truly had enough. I mean, you know when a Scorpio's had enough, because they just won't bother, not in the slightest. Yeah. Yeah, two Scorpios together. Yeah, it is. It's like a fight to the death when you get two sun sign Scorpios in the same room. Yeah, you try until you're broken. Yeah. I'm all for like second chances and stuff like that, but I don't know. I think when a Scorpio's done, they're done, and that's it. No going back. Oh God, yeah. Like Jill says, let them betray us and God help them. Anyone betrays a Scorpio, you know, we may as well hand them their own spade and let them dig, because that's where they're going. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Or am I? Oh dear. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So you guys, I think, let me see. Yeah, it's 8:20. Scorpios are loyal, yeah? Yeah. What signs do you think is the most compatible with Scorpio? Can I be really blunt? I don't think there is any. Alright. To be fair, we do tend to get on best with earth signs, because I always say when you mix water with earth, it promotes growth. It's fertile ground to grow on, you know what I mean? And it is true, but out of the earth signs, I'd probably say I think it's a toss-up really between Virgo and Taurus. I wouldn't say Capricorn. I wouldn't say Capricorn in the slightest. I think they can be a little bit too hot-headed for us. At the same time, I don't think Taurus are brilliant either, because they're really stubborn and it's like their way or the highway, and Scorpios are a little bit too impulsive for them. Virgo, on the other hand, I think it can work out quite well with a Scorpio and a Virgo, if I'm honest. So it's definitely worth bearing that in mind. But to be fair, you can't really pin That's why I hate people who talk about compatibility. It's because when you sort of take it into consideration their rising signs and their moon signs, everybody is individual. Everyone's individual. Hell, you know, people say that air signs are the worst ones for water signs, and you know what? I can get on quite nicely with an air sign, and you know, for all I know, they could have like another Scorpio in their chart or an Earth in their chart. You know what I mean? You can't pin compatibility like that, and that's why I don't like some of these readers that go on YouTube and say, oh yeah, this one's best compatible with this one's best compatible. It just doesn't work like that. Everybody's individual. Everyone's got individual traits about them. You know what I mean? It can't always boil down to the sun sign. It just can't. So, you'll never see me posting a video like that. Put it that way, guys. No. I'm a little bit too forward for this. Well, at least you agree with me. Well, yeah, you can get someone who on paper looks absolutely compatible, and then they could turn out to be a complete and utter piece of shit. It happens, you know. It happens. So you can't always sort of do that. Anyway, you guys, I'm ready to start. So pop up, let's have you, and see who I'm reading for first. I've got a vague idea of who. I just want to see if they're still with me. So pop up, you guys. If you got any questions, ask them. Otherwise, I can roll with it. So let me see. Yeah, Mary Clendenin. Mary, can you pop up, sweetheart? Can you let me know your sun sign? Mary Clendenin. Hello. Just let me know your sun sign, darling. Capricorn, lovely. And you want to know if you're going to get a new job. Love it. Career spread. Nice one. So, reading for Capricorn Mary. We're looking at a new job, career sort. There we go, I'm back. Mary. Capricorn female, Mary. Right, let's see what you get, my darling. Okay. Okay. Right. Mary, Capricorn. Okay, Mary. Right, I've got your spread in front of me. Now listen, it's told me basically what's gone on here in the past. And it's also giving you a little bit of sort of a silver lining for the near future. Bear in mind, all my readings, no matter how long, resonate for roughly 6 months. I don't like to go over 6 months because obviously times can change, situations can fluctuate. So obviously I don't like to go further than that. I don't really agree with anyone that does, really. But Mary, I've got a bit of an issue here with the past. I'm wondering if you lost a job and there was someone was keeping it quiet, and then sort of like you just boom out of nowhere, gone sort of thing. I feel like there was maybe gossip surrounding you needing to go, or it might have been someone that made you leave. Maybe you quietly left. I'm wondering if this is what this is. Someone who holds the cards very close to the chest with the Page of Swords energy, but it's not good energy. I'm seeing a bit of bitchiness. I've also got a Queen Bitch from Hell here, okay, with the Queen in reverse. I don't like the Queen of Wands in the reverse, not in the slightest, Mary. The thing is, I've got the Ten of Cups. I feel like you were in a really good job. Might not have paid brilliantly, but I feel like you really did love what you did. And this is like, yeah, you had an interview and you did not get the job, but you still have your current job. Okay, listen. This is the current job that I'm looking at then. If that's the case, you got someone in your midst. I'm just going to say this. I think someone's saying bad things behind your back. And to me, for this to come up as well, Queen Bitch from Hell, I think you've got some gossiping going on. I think you like the job that you're in now. But I think you've got someone that is seriously bitching about you behind your back. Not going to lie. You work with bitchy women. Well, there you go then. I feel like you do love your job, but you can't stay. There's no way you can stay. For the simple fact that they're making, or this might be a heads up, they are either making your life a living misery at work right now, or they're gonna be. Be careful. I do not like this energy. This could be a man and a woman who are in cahoots, okay? And this is hush hush under the surface, okay? And this is like trying to cut you out. Trying to fob you off, I think. I don't like these people, not in the slightest. I'm sorry, the people that you've got around you at the minute, you might think they're just bitchy. That is not the full extent of it, okay? Now, as far as you will have another offer, I'm just going to say that now, but let me get round to that, Mary. I've got the Ten of Wands here, okay? So not only are we looking at secrets as well, people needing to release burdens, people needing to, well, this could be, you know, the burden that you're carrying because you're not fully aware of why there is this sort of animosity in the workplace. And this is a burden because you're not fully sure of why it's even happening. And the Ace of Cups, solely because of this energy, you're losing love for the job. And this is something that you love doing, but you just can't handle this anymore. And it's like you're waiting for new opportunities. This could totally be the job that you went for that you got turned down for, the new beginning that was turned down. You know, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, you're not getting what you deserve here, okay? However, I've got the Page. Now, whenever I see a Page in a career spread, it is a new offer, but you're going to have to start from scratch, unfortunately. So you may need to learn new skills. You may need to learn to do something different, okay? You work with deaf kids and you do it, yeah. I know you love your job, I can see you do, but you know, it's not serving you anymore, sweetheart, because of the people that you work with. I'm not going to lie, I think some of them are slagging you off behind your back. And I think that there's something underlying here, okay, that may come out which may ultimately cost you your job anyway, so I'm just going to say it. But listen, the page is all about getting a new job, but we're starting from scratch. We're starting at the bottom and working our way up. You may have to learn something new. Or you may be doing something along the lines of what you are doing now, but a bit different. For example, say if you work with deaf kids now, maybe you go and work with adults and maybe there's new training and new skills required to do so. So that could be the case as well, Mary. But either way, I'm actually seeing a job sort of being offered to you, but the only way that it's going to work is if you sort of learn to do something a bit different here, okay? I pulled a spirit message card for you. We've got the light card. I'm just going to read you this, Mary. Imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. So no matter what energy you're being faced with, try to shine through the bullshit. Shine through the dark, okay? No matter what you're being faced with. Stay on form, in other words. Stay composed. Don't let yourself slip to this bullshit. Don't fall for it. Don't entertain it. If people are being fucking idiots around you, you let them carry on, okay? At the end of the day, they're not your monkeys, they're not your circus. You carry on, keep composed. Somebody's going to notice and help you out, okay? So, Mary, that's what I've got for you. Can I have somebody else now? Pop up, you guys. Who's next? Let me see. Let me see. Pop up, pop up. Let me see. Christy Stevens. I just read you in Aries. You want to know when love's coming. Have you got any sort of specific questions, or would you like me to roll with it, darling? Christy? Anything specific, or would you like me to roll with it in terms of love? Just waiting on Christy popping up. Christy Stevens, just general. Okay, no worries, my darling. Right, let's do this. General love spread for Christy Stevens, Aries female. Can we take a look into her love life, please? Christy Stevens. Love life, please. Alright, let's have a look. Oh dear. Don't worry, this isn't future, this is past. That's coming up. Right. Just bear with me. Christy Stevens, Aries female. Right, okay. For a start, you've definitely got new love on the way. It's either happening now or it's gonna be, and I'm seeing a lack in communication that's not gonna help this in the slightest. Okay. Right, let me see. Okay. For a start, I don't know if you gave someone a second chance and found out they were still doing the dirty on you, or if they did the dirty on you and you gave them a second chance and then they did it again. Either way, I'm seeing repeat here in the past with a certain someone. Ace of Swords. We found out the truth after a second chance with the Judgment card. And Three of Swords. Third party situations that broke your heart. This in the past. You found out someone cheated on you, Christy. Complete and utter emotional devastation. Gave him the second chance already. Probably shouldn't have done that, should you, sweetheart? Six of Pentacles. You're just not getting what you deserve. Because someone is nothing but a dirty piece of shit. Okay? So, you will have new love. Because I've got the Ace of Cups. However, this does not just, it's not something like the hand is depicting. This is not something that's just going to be handed to you on a silver platter. This needs to work both ways. Okay. In order to get a relationship off the ground, new love off the ground, text two. And I feel, well, I'm going to explain this, you see, because I've got obviously having to deal with certain burdens, keeping certain things hush-hush. And then right here, we've got the Hermit in reverse. So it seems like whenever I see the Hermit in the right way up position, I always think, right, okay, this is someone who's going within to figure out what they want, where they want to go, what they want to do now. When it's in the reverse, we've done that. We know exactly what we want. We know exactly where we're going. And that's what you're doing. But with the Ten of Pentacles here, you're hitting a completion stage, or you're going to be in terms of new love. There is commitment on the horizon. However, I'm concerned that it's not being talked about, or it won't be being talked about. I feel like this with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is sort of like, it might not be, it might be a Virgo. I can see someone new coming in, unless there's already someone new around you. Either way, whoever this person is that you gave a second chance is not the one. What I'm seeing in the near future is someone completely new. This here is not the one. He was a Capricorn. Okay, yeah. This guy is a waste of fucking space. He's not the one. You're finding out the truth. You can't get what you deserve from this person. You go and fuck him off. And here, we know exactly what we want to do. Finally, we're going to get rid. We're going to leave that shit now. We're going to let it be because we've got new love on the way with completion. It's just not being communicated properly. So, there is someone coming in with a bit of chemistry going on here, okay? There's a strong magnetic attraction with someone coming in. And the only thing that I'm concerned about with this is this lack of communication. It's because you're not looking after yourself. You're too busy running around looking after everyone else, making sure everyone else is happy, Kirsty, and not spending enough time on you. I'm just going to read you this card. We are with you. And Spirit has its own way of recognising the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you receive care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Seriously, now it's Kirsty's time. It's Kirsty's time. We need to stop faffing around with everyone. Stop, ignoring certain new people that do walk into our life and actually give someone a chance now, Kirsty. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a bit of a break. It seems like you're running around making sure everyone else is fine and Kirsty's getting overlooked. Christy, sorry, is getting overlooked. I keep calling you Kirsty. But yeah, I mean, it's time now. It's time, darling, for you, stop fanny arsing around with this bullshit. He's going to keep doing it again and again and again. Leopard don't change the spots. And with the Ace of Swords, we've got the truth. You're actually a caregiver by profession. Well, there you go then. Telling you now, the cards never lie. The cards never lie. And this is, this person not giving you what you deserve, and you're not giving yourself what you deserve either. You're so focused about everyone else, and it's like, come on, we are lacking here emotionally. There's no fulfillment in any of this. We've got new love on the way. It's beautiful. We've got offers of commitment, completion, coming. It's beautiful. You're too busy running around after everybody else that you're overlooking this a little bit, okay? We need to communicate. We need to say what we want. We know what we want now. You know exactly what you're going to do, in the near future at least. We need to start communicating it. So, trust me, this is going to be good for you. I'm just going to clarify yet again. Sorry, you guys, it does crash. I do bring it back up pretty much straight away. Like I was saying, this could totally be a Gemini, because I did pull a pair. new love with the lovers. You've definitely got something really beautiful coming in your way, Christy. But I'm going to say you do need to put a little bit of focus on yourself. I think some of your focus of late has been on an ex, or soon to be ex, shall we say. I think you have left him, or he's left you. Possibly for someone else here, okay? Yeah. I definitely think you need to stop putting so much focus on everyone else here, okay? And sort of paying too much attention to fickle idiots, from the look of it. But like I say, you know, seems like this may be a good indication that your job's secure at least, so that's a good thing. But yeah, you've got new love on the way with the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. I'm just going to say there may need to be a choice between your heart and your head. So yeah, if your heart lies with your job, but your head's saying maybe it's time for, you know, some time for Christy, you know what I mean? Maybe you do need to maybe sort of start thinking of number one, you know. You deserve it. This whole spread is telling me you deserve it, and you're not allowing yourself to have it. You're not giving yourself a chance. So there you go. That's what I've got for you then, my sweetheart. I'm gonna wish you all the best. Congratulations, you got new love coming in. Let it in. So I'm moving on. Who's next? Let me see. I don't know how you pronounce it. Alcla Parashar. Can you pop up, darling? You say you're a fellow Scorpio. Do you want me to roll with it? Or have you got a specific question? Christy, you're so welcome, darling. Alcla Parashar. Can you pop up, please, darling? Alcla Parashar. You're going to pop up? Just let me know whether you want me to roll with it or if you've got a specific question. I'm not sure if she's going to pop up. Alcla Parashar. I'm going to move on if I don't get a pop-up soon. If I have time, I can come back to you, but I will move on if I can't get you to pop up, darling. I'm pretty sure some of these comments, like, a few seconds to, like, coming up too late in my feed. I think there might be, like, a 10-second time gap on this. Have you guys not got me up? Right, okay, I've not got that lady that I was calling out for, so I'm just going to move on to the next person. Yeah, she's not popped back up, so. Right, let me see. Giggle Glimmer. Libra, Sun, need a love reading. Giggle Glimmer. Yeah. Yeah, Giggle Glimmer, I'm doing you then. So you're a Libra, Sun. Do you just want me to roll with it, or do you have a specific question? Obviously, I get it's love. But do I have anything specific, or roll with it? Giggle Glimmer. Roll, I love it. Right, Libra, Sun, Giggle Glimmer. You guys got her. Love spread, please. For Giggle Glimmer. Let me see. Libra Sun, Giggle Glimmer. I love it. I love it. Right, let me see. Oh dear. Don't panic, I'm seeing the past coming up again. It seems to be, well, I usually do sort of pull the past up for a few of you, just so I can sort of better understand why you're in the now. Oh dear. Right. Sorry, sweetheart. You've got a start warning here. I'm not even going to lie. You've got a very, very, very start warning. It's all about learning lessons. Learning from past regrets, shall we say? Yes? So, oh, wow, yeah, wow. Right then, I have got here in front of me, let's see, 3 Pentacles, 5 of Cups in the reverse, 8 of Cups on the Strength card. So basically, what I'm seeing here is, there's regrets over the past and there was lessons there to be learned. The 3 of Pentacles tells me there was a lesson right there to be learned, all to do with some regrets from the past. And you learnt the hard way, darling. You really did learn the hard way. And I'm seeing here you're gathering strength to walk away from a situation that wasn't serving you anymore, okay? And also note, we have the moon on this card, on the 8 of Cups, and this is like needing to see the truth. Walking away from someone to find the truth, okay? It's a very sort of intuitive card. It's knowing when to walk away just at the right time, okay? And it seems like you did the right thing. I'm just going to say that straight up. You did do the right thing. The only problem is the lessons that you learnt back then, you're not exactly sort of learning from them now. It's like, yeah, you walked away from it, but there was still a lesson there to be learned, and I'm not entirely sure you learnt it. Hence why I'm looking at a false start in the now. I've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse, unfortunately, and this is my resident boner card, and, you know, it's in the reverse. We're looking at a false start here, okay? This can totally be someone using you for sex, I'm not going to lie, and it looks like this is what's coming in. Please be careful when you're having any sort of to-doings with air signs, specifically Aquarius. The star is in the reverse. There's a bit of imbalance going on. Maybe feelings just aren't mutual. Maybe you do meet someone, it does get sexual, and boom, you find out it's not everything you thought it were going to be. And I'm seeing this is the lesson you need to learn. Not to move forward with this. To avoid a disaster. With the Tower being here, I really do need you to pay attention now. So, yes, I know you're putting wow. I really do need you to pay attention, darling. You need to avoid the disaster here, okay? Because if you go for one more false start, it's going to send you fucking batshit crazy, darling. The thing is, I'm concerned about your perception when it comes to soulmates. And when we're talking about lessons to be learned, I must repeat myself every week. Sometimes we get soulmates across our paths for one or two reasons. They're either a lesson to be learned or they're a soulmate. Seems like at the minute, and I think it might just be because something's in the air, you know, I think that you're meeting a few people that are more lessons to be learned rather than blessings. The only thing I'm concerned about is that you're just not quite learning the lesson here. And the actual lesson in all this is self-worth, self-value, self-respect. That's what the lesson is. I'm not saying you don't have self-respect for yourself, but what I'm saying is that obviously someone out there, someone up there, spirit, whoever, guides around you, loved ones around you, there's some sort of lesson here that they need you to learn. And I feel like it's more to do with self-value, self-worth, self-respect. And it's sort of like, a lesson, I think, that you sort of maybe, I don't know, I get the feeling maybe a little bit naive, you know. And I've got the 9 of Swords, and it's the nightmare card, it's the sleepless night card, it's anxiety, it's stress, it's worry. It's also late nights, nookie late nights as well, I'm just going to say. But at the same time, you know, it's the nightmare card. It's sort of bumping your head against a brick wall time and time again, and not sort of being able to get past that brick wall. And then with the Star, we've got imbalance. Again, you know, like I say, there's lessons to be learned here. They really do need to be learned. And I feel like they need to say, make them fucking earn it. Seriously, make them earn it. Because you know, I sort of screaming at me. You are worth so much more than this fickle shit. You really are. You're a diamond in the rough, baby. I swear to God. And it's the company that you keep are not worth your time and effort, and you're not quite learning this yet about certain people around you. And there really is a need to sort of, with this person, I need to open my eyes and stand in my power. Yes, thank the fucking Lord you said it. You said it in one. This is the lesson now that you need to learn, and I'm pleased that you know exactly what that lesson is. You know, you're a divine person. You're worth so much more than this. And, you know, you're settling for so much less than you deserve. And it's like, damn it. You know, you can do so much better. You really can. I feel like the company that you keep is not in your league. You are way out of that league. And yet you're settling for less because you don't believe that you deserve better. Guess what, honey? You do. Wake up. Fast. You deserve so much more than this. So what I'm going to say to you is, yeah, there could be a couple of soulmates that are crossing your path at the moment, but they're not ones that are going to stick around. You'll have that soulmate connection with them where you feel it, it's good, it's, you know what I mean, you really feel it. But at the same time, there is lessons that come with these people, okay? So just be on your guard and practice, you know, intuition here, okay? Your intuition is going to be vital to these kind of people that are coming in and out of your life. And I'm not just talking about men, I'm talking about friends as well. Just keep your wits about you, okay, with certain people that are coming into your life, because some of them are not going to stick around, and this is just something that you're going to have to accept. And remember, everything happens for a reason. So if someone doesn't stick around, it's for a good reason, okay? So that's what I've got for you then, sweetheart. Right, I'm moving on. Who is next? Flush up, you lot. I did sort of want to read for that other lady, but I'm not sure if she's back. Let me see. Right then, let me see. I just want to say before I sort of continue with anyone else, you guys, if any of you guys really do appreciate what I do, there's so many ways that you can help support the channel. You can make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, share, anything like that. And I also have a donation button on my front page, especially for those that I do read for. Believe you me, every little helps. But like I say, it's not necessity, obviously. I'll do this anyway, but it's nice to be appreciated. Anyway, you guys, okay, Dot Shaw. Yeah, I need to read for you, darling. Dot Shaw. The message said something like, heartbroken Aries, can't get over. Sorry, you guys, it does switch off sometimes. So yeah, like I say, I'm continuing on with Dot Shaw. Let me just turn the brightness down on the screen. It's doing my head in. A bit too bright for my liking. That's better. Yeah. Right then, let's have a look. Giggle, you're welcome, darling. So let me see. Dot Shaw, Aries, female. Can't get over X. Can we give this lady some clarity? Let's have a look, sweetie. Was your ex an earth sign? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Dot, can you let me know if your ex was an earth sign? Or did he have earth in his chart? It was a water. Okay, no worries. I've got the Queen of Pentacles, so obviously I'm going to assume that, but she can depict unstable home as well. So, let me see. Hubby, you separated from his earth. Okay, I've got you now. I'm actually seeing someone moving out of what was a happy marital home. I'm seeing money issues, instability with living status. This could totally be from the past, something you've had to get over. Right. Oh, hello, Gina, darling. I'm well, thank you. Lovely. One of my regulars. Right, and so, basically, let me show you these cards, because they just say it all for me. Ten of Cups, this is past, by the way. Ten of Cups, the Magician in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, you didn't have equal financial status with the hubby. Lots of arguments. Well, yes, I can see that. Listen, your hubby, I'm not going to lie, I read the Magician many ways. I do. Sometimes when it's in the reverse, it can just simply mean not having the right tools in order to manifest something here, okay? I'm going to take a long shot and say, because of unequal financial ground, if it weren't for the fact that you were struggling for money, you'd have moved out or kicked him out a hell of a lot sooner. I'm just going to take a wild goose shot with that one. However, I think this is a manipulative energy with this Magician being in the reverse. I feel like maybe he exercised a level of control, like took advantage of his power over you. I'm going to say that. Controlling, manipulative, not very nice energy. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, when I see a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm seeing pretty much heading towards completion, especially financially, security, stability, commitment and things like that, heading towards that level of completion. Maybe retirement or whatever it is, like things being really, really good, and then bang, out of nowhere, this is like hitting a dead brick in the wall, you know what I mean? Boom, gone. Boom, out of nowhere. And then obviously with the Queen in the reverse, I'm seeing like an unhappy change of home, which created a hell of a lot of instability, I'm going to say, with home change. I will say that. This has been difficult for you, I can see that. And obviously, always look to the past because it tells us why we're in the now. And then with the Seven of Wands, you did, once you'd actually decided it was time to finish this, you stood your ground. I do feel like he was coming at you a little bit over this, but I feel like you knew what you had to do. You stood your ground. Unless this was his energy and pushing you back. Oh yeah, you had to move 5 times, but you settled now. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I feel like you stood your ground. You're not going to go back just for the money. You're not greedy, in other words. You'd had enough by this point, I think. You stood your ground. No matter what you had to face, no matter what kind of instability you had to face, you were just going to do this. Now, with the Six of Swords, this tells me that you did move on from rough water into calmer water. Moving away from all the drama, all the upset. You're moving away. You've moved away from that. And you're sort of heading for like a really sort of nice place. You met a guy recently, thought it was love, but he dumped you. Right, okay, listen. The water sign is irrelevant completely. Obviously, it showed in this reading. If it for some reason, we had to bring up about your ex-husband. Because I'm just going to say this, sweetheart. I feel like it is still too soon. I'm not saying that you jumped out of a marriage and like into the arms of someone else, but what I'm saying is for this not to come up in the tarot, It's telling me maybe it's a little bit too soon, especially if you're very if you're still working hard to regain stability. I feel like that's where your attention needs to lie. And don't forget, I always say my readings only resonate for 6 months. So, defo come back in 6 months and we can defo look at an update. But it's been 5 years. Your hubby's still best friend. Think it's because it's hard to let go and totally be alone. Yeah. The thing is, I think as long as you're friends with your husband, you're going to struggle. I do. I'm just going to say it. I think you are. But at the same time, I still think for you it's still too soon because there's still a lot of wounds that need to heal. And the thing is, with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, making decisions to release burdens, okay. I have got the Four of Cups in the reverse. So I am seeing a missed opportunity. Here, I'm going to clarify this a little bit further for you. But at the same time, I'm seeing, come on, turning down options, releasing burdens. I feel like there's a need to focus more on you at this point. I've got the Sun in the right way position, so no matter what, things are not as bad as they seem. There is clarity to be had. I just feel like you need the clarity before you move on again with your love life. And unfortunately, you might feel like this water sign is a missed opportunity. I'm going to clarify this again. Hold on. But someone may come back. Whether you, if he's shut you out, it's highly likely he could come back. Let me clarify again. However, you may discover he's having his cake and eat it. Three of Swords. I'm wondering if he's cut you off because he's seeing someone else. And what I need to say to you is, and bear in mind, this is the card of Leo. This is clarity. This is seeing truth in a situation. Something that's good. However, this might be saying that even if this new guy is playing the field, that the Sun is there for one reason and one reason only. Because it's not meant to be. I can't help but feel like while you're sat there feeling like you've missed an opportunity, feeling very woeful and regretful over someone over this water sign cutting you off, I think he's being a bit of a sneaky piece of shit. And I really, really urge you as well, get your wits about you. Someone may not be all they make out to be, and you may need to make a very, very hard, tough decision about this person, knowing the whole truth in order to make an informed decision about a three-way situation from the look of it. And I'm wondering if this is the clarity that you get. This is the truth that comes out. Someone's trying to worm the way back in. Boom. I feel like this is going to hit you. If you don't believe me, crack on. But yeah, he would have been sneaking around, but you refused. He keeps reaching out. Listen, he will keep reaching out. It's right here. You're feeling like you missed an opportunity. He's going to keep trying to reach out here, okay? Because he doesn't want to be shut out. He doesn't want to shut you out. But at the same time, he's not being completely honest with you about what he's doing elsewhere. And I'm not being funny, but again, I think this is the thing. Learning about self-respect. Learning about self-worth, knowing your worth, and knowing that you are worth so much more than this, and learning not to put up with this, because when you make the decision to stay stuck in this situation, it is your decision. You've only yourself to blame. And and then when you end up crying and trying to pick up the pieces, while they've whoever this is pissed off and moved on, and they're just not bothered, and you're the one that's sat there crying, holding the tissues. Do you know what I mean? This was a passing bit of fun, and I think that you seriously need to see it like that. I don't think there's going to be any more to this water sign. I'm sorry, I don't. And the thing is, I have to sort of say, especially with the Two of Swords, this is you making an informed decision. This is not being blindfolded to the truth anymore. The truth is coming out. Clarity is going to be there. And you will make an informed decision not to put up with this shit. And this is where you need to be coming from in the near future. And this is the warning. Yes, someone might try and come back. Someone is trying to come back. But they're having the cake and eat it. And you are being tested to wise up to this. And realise your self-worth. Realise your self-respect. Okay? That's definitely the theme for this week. We seem to have one every week. A certain theme that goes on. So, let me throw you a romance angel, sweetheart, before I love you and leave you. Sweetie. Deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask. Get rid of the water sign. Realise you are worth more than this. And you don't need to put up with this. You're strong, you're a powerful woman. You deserve a hell of a lot better than this, Dot. Crack that whip and chuck him the fuck out. Yeah, alright, my darling. If I've confirmed what you knew in your heart, then I'm happy with that. Just one moment. Laura, can you flip my light on for me? Cheers. Right then, I'm moving on, you guys. Let me see what time it is. Right, I've got enough time for 2 more, and then I really have got to go. So I've got time for 2 more. Who's up next? Who's this here? Vicky S, fellow West Yorkshire. Hell yeah. Scorpio, in need of soulmate. Have I met him? I think so. Why is he hiding? What does he think? Have I scared him off? Tired of waiting, tired of deserving someone good, and yet no. Vicky, I'm reading for you, darling. So, you're a Scorpio in need of a soulmate. Let's see. Let me see. Vicky S, Scorpio female. Can we take a look at a love situation, please? Vicky S. I've got my cousin sat next to me. My other Yorkshire pudding that's visiting from West Yorkshire. There she is. Don't be shy. Say hello to my ladies. So rude. We are in Derbyshire. Right then. Let me see for Vicky S. Right then. Vicky S. Okay, I've got 3 major. The first 3 cards are all major arcana. I've got Strength, Leo, Tower, Scorpio, the Lovers, Gemini. Could be doing with any one of them. Let's have a look at what's coming in. Sorry, sweetie. I'm seeing history repeating itself. There is a way out. There is a way to change my readings. My readings will give you a possible future prediction. If you don't like it, you can change it by avoiding it. So, let me see. Sorry, you guys, it does crash. I'm just finishing getting the spread out for Vicky S. Fellow Yorkshire pudding. Right then. So like I say, past wise Vicky, you could be dealing with any one of these. Leo, another Scorpio, Gemini, you might not. I've actually only got 1 card here, and that's yours. And this is yours. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Now the thing is, I always see the Knight of Cups as a very sort of jealous energy. But I feel like it's not your fault. You're getting jealous because you're dealing with fickle men that get a lot of attention and attraction with other women. For the simple fact, they're players. So, with the Strength card, I feel like this is a repeated sort of cycle. Round and round and round the merry-go-round. Meet someone, head for disaster, need to have strength to get over it. And this is like life cycles. We've got 3 major arcanas, major life cycles. It's a never-ending cycle. And it always leaves you wondering, do I try harder, or do I move on? Do I cut my losses, or do I try and see if it'll work? And this is like time and time again. Or lately, it's been time and time again. And it's like every time you hit disaster with the tower, it comes in 2 waves. The first wave is finding out maybe you're not the only person in someone's life. The second wave is you getting jealous over that and then making you out to be crazy. I'm just going to say it. That's sort of what I see there. Stop me if I'm wrong, please do. But I sort of get a sense of a never-ending cycle. You can change this, Vicky. You can totally change this, darling. Again, it's oh, you put no, carry on. Right, okay, so I'm not wrong. It's a theme, and there's always a bloody theme every Monday. You know, whether it's letting go or whether it's moving on and learning to sort of trust people again. This week, it's learning self-respect, self-worth, self-love. Knowing what your value is and not settling for anything less. And then coming into the near future, I've definitely got the Tower in reverse. So you're definitely going to avoid a disaster, or at least there is a way you can avoid a disaster. And I've got like the disaster right here in front of me. What's looming? If you don't start learning this now. Well, if you thought you knew better now, you're going to be tested, sweetheart. Universe and Spirit got wonderful ways to make sure that we're on the right path. And if we're not, they're going to, boom, throw a test smack bang in our way. See if we're passing or not. See if we're ready for the next level in life or not. And what I've got here is, again, a dead block in the road. And this is what's looming. Thinking you've got stability, thinking you've got some sort of stability and security, and boom, hitting a dead block in the road. If ever I see a 10 in the reverse, it's thinking it's being so near to completion, and then out of nowhere, a dead block in the road. Boom, no further, that's it, it's over. It's getting very close to completion and then having it all fall apart. And then, here we go. Charts in your head, hanging on, endless cycles. Again. And I feel the need to say you need to start enjoying yourself and looking after number 1 a little bit here, okay? You attract romantic love by enjoying a moment fully. Instead of, like, I would say, dissecting certain situations that you end up in, overanalyzing certain situations, allowing yourself to get jealous and needy, it is definitely worth realising and learning this lesson now, so that you can avoid a disaster, because otherwise you're just going to be hanging on, trapped in your head, hitting dead blocks in the road. And this isn't just one sort of occasion. I'm sort of getting the feel this is like, again, a never-ending cycle that's coming. And that's the whole shame of it, Vicky, really. And it's like, now's the time to well and truly learn this lesson. Knowing exactly what you're worth. Knowing that you're not going to settle for less than perfect. Instead of just handing yourself on a silver, I'm not saying sexually, but even like in terms of wanting a relationship, handing yourself, handing your love, handing everything that you are on a silver platter to someone who might not deserve it. And then this is where we need to say, okay, let's stop this now. Let's make these men earn our trust, earn our respect. Before I give you anything, how's about you fucking earn it first? Hence, you wine and dine me. You woo. You know what I mean? Let's go on a few dates. Let's see each other for a few months before I can decide whether you are worth it or not. Not whether you think I'm worth it. You know, meeting men that are basically saying to you, right, okay, I'm just going to sort of see if she pans out. Okay, well, I shag a few birds elsewhere. Keep my options open. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, at the end of the day, if you want serious commitment, you want to be in a relationship and not play in the field, you're going to have to start weeding out the rats, you know, And that's just the way this goes. And I always say, when you start laying with dogs, you catch fleas. Do you know what that means? If you keep laying with men that treat you like shit, eventually you're going to start feeling like shit. And it's not good. It's not a nice feeling, you know what I mean? To sort of wake up and think, shit, I've been used again. When am I ever going to learn? Right now. Now's time to learn. Right now. Nipping it in the bud. Right now. Making them fucking earn it. Anyway, sweetie, that's what I've got for you. I've got every ounce of faith in you. With the tar in the wrist. I know you can do this. I know you can. I've got every ounce of faith. Seriously. You can do this. You're strong. You're powerful. Hell, you're going to do it, okay? We're going to learn this lesson, finally, once and for all. Make them wine and dine you. Oh, Sarah Salamanca, thank you, darling, for the donation. So kind of you. Thank you, sweetheart. Right then. One more. Vicky, you're so welcome, my sweetheart. Again, I've got every ounce of faith in you. And anyone else that's watching that wants to take on board this advice, please do. If you feel like it, you need to hear it, then probably you do. That's sort of how I roll anyway. So yeah, I've got time for one more. So pop up, you guys, and let's see what's what. Let me see. Who's who? Okay, is Akla back? I don't know how to pronounce the name. Akla Parashar. Is she back? I'll give her one last chance to pop up. Akla, Ashla, Akla, Ashla. I don't know how you pronounce your name. Ashla Parashar. Ashla, I don't know how to pronounce your name, darling. I am calling you Ashla. Can you tell me if I'm pronouncing your name right? Is it Akla or Ashla? Kay, yes, you're here. I'm here. Can we do this? Sweetheart, let me know your sun sign. I think you said you were a Scorpio. I want to read for you. Your feed is stuck. Ashla, can you just confirm that you're a Scorpio? And I'm going to read for you, Ashla. Ashla Parashar. Parashar? Yeah. I'm reading for it. I'm just going to do this because I don't know if she understands that I'm reading for her, but I'm just going to do it anyway. You can come back to this tomorrow if you really want to. But let's get started. Ashla Parashar, Scorpio female, what you got? Ashla Parashar, Scorpio female. Not sure what I'm doing, we're just going to roll with it. I'm going in blindfold. I did say I'd read for this lady, whether she realises I'm reading for her or not. I really don't care, I'm just going to do it anyway. Okay. Here now, help you with career and love. Well, I'm not sure I can do both, but I'll definitely see what I've got for you anyway, sweetheart. So, let me see. Okay. Yes, I'm reading for you. It will freeze, darling. Just stay tuned and you can come back and view this at a later date. Or later time, should I say. Alright, let me clarify this romance angel card. It's odd that one come out, considering. Okay. Basically, Ashla, I've got something to tell you, sweetheart. And again, theme is self-worth, self-respect. Knowing when to stop. I'm just going to jump straight into the nitty-gritty of this. Someone who you thought was your soulmate, feeling wasn't mutual, wheel stops turning. Not great energy. And I've got you being left now in an emotional mess. I think it's because, I mean, I've got a Ten of Swords here in reverse. You've not been able to heal from this. You know you've had to walk away. You've more than likely seen the truth in a situation about a certain someone. And you know you've had to walk away because it's toxic. It's toxic. It wasn't serving you. This can be three-way situations. Someone addicted. Someone who's just not fucking good. I wonder if it could be an air sign. Someone was trying to keep maybe some sort of third-party situation quiet, holding the cards close to the chest, but I think you found out anyway. And I think it really devastated you. This is definitely in the past. And I think it devastated you. And then obviously strength in the reverse. Weakness. Weakness at its best. Not having the power, not having the strength, not having the realisation to know that you can do better. It's just funny how this theme sort of stuck out again this week like a sore thumb. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Dot Shaw, for the donation. That's wonderful. Thank you, darling. Listen, I've got the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? Coming in. This is what's coming in. Now, sometimes I do see this as a reconciliation card. Other times this can just be bumping into someone new who you may perceive to be a soulmate. I'm just a bit concerned that they're not. I've got you struggling to move away from dramatic situations, extremely over emotional, not tapping into your intuition or not listening to your intuition about certain people, certain toxicity. I feel like there's a pattern here. And this is more like you've been an utter mess, same loop of events in every cycle, need some direction regarding money and love, dire need of stability. Well, of course you are, darling, of course you are. Seriously, I'm seeing here, this, I don't feel like this is one person. This is like thinking that everybody who sort of comes into your life, tells you they love you, tells you they're falling for you, gives you all the sweet nothings, and you think they're your soulmate, and then it turns out, boom, not quite. Not quite. Yeah. Alright, okay, yeah. Sorry, you guys, it does tend to cut off. So, yeah, listen, I'm sort of seeing a need for you now. This is your overall advice. To stand your ground and let this go, okay? And stop communicating with people who you should not be communicating with. Riffraff. Snakes, rats. It's time to cut these idiots off, okay? And stop sort of entertaining them. You're not moving away. You've not been learning the lesson that's been there to learn. And it's like you just say, it's a never-ending cycle here, okay? Listen, your overall advice here is completion is there to be had when you're ready for it, sweetheart. It really is. With security, stability, anything. Listen, it's there to be had. But the universe, spirit, whatever, is not going to hand you what you want if you're not ready for it. And the only way that we can get ready for it is to start learning the lesson that's here. About self-worth, self-respect, knowing and learning not to settle for less than you deserve. And it's the same bloody thing for most of the ladies tonight. Not settling for less, knowing that you're worth more, you know, getting in that mindset, well, hang about, I'm out of your league. How's about I shut the door in your face and go find someone that is worth my time? Make them fucking earn it. Don't just hand it to them on a silver platter. Make them earn it. You know, and like I said to the previous lady, you know, get in the dating scheme of things, you know what I mean? Make them wine and dine you, make them, you know, really get to know you, so that you can really give yourself a chance to get to know them. Because when you don't give yourself enough chance and enough time to get to know someone before you start, should we say, sleeping with them and then falling for them, you are a Scorpio. In case you hadn't noticed, my sweetheart, Scorpios aren't really good as like a friends with benefits sort of setup or sleeping around setup, because unfortunately we're probably one of the few in the zodiac that when we have sex, that's how we express our love, and that's the problem. And that is the problem. So it's definitely worth bearing in mind. Maybe we can save that for someone who deserves it by thoroughly getting to know them and giving them enough chance to get to know you as well. before you start rushing into that sort of stuff. And I feel like that's where this cycle, this toxic cycle is going to break. When you start sleeping, when a Scorpio starts sleeping with someone, that's how they express their love. There is no wonder, time and time again, you're going to keep falling for somebody within like a week or two of getting with them. And that's the problem. So this is where you need to stop communication, leave whoever's in the past. You will be happy, sweetheart. Like I just said, listen, Ashla, there is completion to be had. There is commitment to be had in the near future. My readings resonate for 6 months. This is in your future. But in order to get this, in order for the universe to let up a little bit and give you this, for one, you need to learn the lesson of self-worth and self-value. Don't give yourself to anybody who you don't fully know yet, okay? 2, stand your ground and cut communication off with the deadbeats that you've already been with. They're in the past. They're there for a reason. Leave them there. Let's flip these 2 cards around. For one, this is your advice. Move away from dramatic situations. Stop remaining stuck in it. Stop obsessing over it. And 2, start paying more attention to your intuition. Your intuition, as a Scorpio, is the most powerful in the zodiac. Our intuition is nigh on, spot on every time. We are the most psychic in the zodiac. And you're not using it. You're not listening. Your intuition's been telling you one thing and you've been doing the complete opposite. And now's the time to wake up and pay attention to this. And this is your overall advice. Now, in terms of money, I'm going to take a quick look. The 10 of Pentacles is telling me you could have a cash offer. It could be a job offer coming in that's going to create some stability for you. Or it could be a cash lump sum that you've been waiting for. It's a nice indication in terms of finances, Ashla. So we're definitely sort of, I'm seeing a bit of instability around the home, but I do have an offer. So don't worry too much about your finances at the moment. I've got 2 offers here, okay, 10 and an ace. And this is coming after instability, okay? All I'm going to say is there may be a need to hang on to this cash. So if you start making nice money again, or you get cash offers coming in again, there may be a need to hang on to it. Something around the home may go boom, bye-bye, may go bust, boom, whatever. Just be careful. You may need to replace a washing machine or some sort of major appliance is what I'm picking up here. So when a cash offer comes in, it might come in just at the right time. So just bear that in mind. I don't think it's anything to do with a car or anything like that. I get the sense it's something around the home, like a telly breaks or something. You need to replace a telly. It's a major appliance. It's something big. So, yeah, you may get some money coming in. Well, you might find, to start with, it comes in one hand out the other because you've got something to repair. Other than that, sweetheart, in terms of your love life, I'm not seeing much going on for the next 6 months. I need. What I am seeing is a need for you to break this cycle and to learn the lesson that's there to be learned. Let's turn a few of these cards around on their head and rectify this. I feel like once you can do that, the universe and spirit may open a path for you and sort of welcome true happiness in. Welcome commitment in. Completion. In terms of money, you've got some cash coming in, sweetheart. Don't worry too much. The only thing I'm going to say to you is, like I say, you may have to hang on to this cash because it may come in one hand and out the other. But yeah, other than that, sweetheart, I'm actually seeing things not being too bad for you. It's just this love situation that might be just a little bit sticky for a while. But you do need to learn this lesson. The sooner the better, sweetheart. You can't get what you want until you know what you're worth. It's as simple as that. If you think you're worth shit, guess what, darling? That's all you're going to get. If you think you're worth more, you know, hell yeah. How can you be expected to be treated like a pair of Gucci stilettos when you're walking around in flip-flops? Let's up the bar a little bit in terms of the men that we're attracting or getting involved with. Let's up that bar just a little bit, okay? Raise them standards. Seriously, you'll meet the one. You just need to raise your standards a bit and not stop going for riff-raff. Anyway, that's what I've got then. Thank you so much for the donations today. It's been absolutely wonderful. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, shares. I really, really appreciate this, you guys. You keep me going. You keep me going. Hello, Dee. Oh, I'm so pleased that you've all enjoyed it. But don't forget, I'll be back next week, next Monday. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I'll be back next Monday, as usual. Nothing new. And, everyone's sharing the love. I love it. I love you guys. I really love you guys. You do. You keep me going. You brighten my day. And if I get to help a few of you in the process, then I'm happy. I'm all smiles. But anyway, you lot, listen. I've already put out the air signs and water signs for August. I'm going to be doing earth signs and fire signs tomorrow. But don't forget, I've still got readings already on my channel that are resonating for the end of July. So please do go back and take a look if you haven't already. See what your energies are like for the end of July. I think they're titled under the elements, obviously, earth signs, air signs, water signs, and fire signs. And they'll say from the 15th to the 31st. So please do go check those out. But in the meantime, you lot, I'm going to shoot. So you take care. Bye-bye for now. Love you all. Mwah.